was billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
And it actually reminds me, like, I've just gotten a realization that Lewis Hamilton's not going to win another championship.
Wow.
It's over. It's
Wow.
over, mate. I just thought of it now. Like, no, it's done. It's another one. And I'm a Mercedes-Benz fan.
Me, I believe.
Nah,
I
they're done.
believe.
Nah,
I
they're
believe.
We're done.
I believe.
We're done. Like Ricciardo returning to Alpha Tauri. He's done. He's another one.
Are you saying that he...
Alpha Tauri and Red Bull are fucked up. Let's start there.
I agree.
The way they handle the Nick de Vries situation, it's fucked up. But Helmut Marko has always been fucked up. So we cannot...
But do you know what?
But this is what they've always done anyway.
Look, in the core of this, right, you have a very public employee who risks his life, yes, for financial rewards and fame too, but there has to be a level of give and take.
Yeah.
I was actually on the social media today. It's been over 7 days. And both the Formula One Twitter account and the AlphaTauri Twitter account has not mentioned Nick de Vries even once. A little thank you post or good luck to the future post. Is that there?
I'm thinking of many times. I'm
That
thinking of
is
many ways
messed
to
up.
actually put what I want to say. There's so many ways I can put it.
Hey, no filter. bro. No
He's
filter.
been vomited. First one.
Yeah.
I think the Red Bull vomited him. Let's just put it like that.
The lack of
The
respect.
lack of care.
man.
Hey, but for me as well, okay, I was kind of pissed off. Let me be honest with
Okay.
his performance.
Yes.
You cannot have.
It was underwhelming.
Yeah, he's a F2 champion, whatever champion, whatever. I was kind of like pissed off. To be honest, because I expected so much, especially after last season in the Williams. He had so much potential to give to the sport. He goes and bumps barriers like a fucking rookie driver. Yuki Tsunoda's doing better than him. You can't. He's 28.
But you've got the worst car
That's the
on the
Helmut.
grid.
That's the Helmut Marko discussion. That this guy is not a young driver. He's 28. Hey, but still, the way they did it though was brutal. Huh?
Do you think because he's so experienced in the lower levels and other series that his string was short?
Yeah, because he's a glass. Like he's not a glass half full.
Yeah.
He's a glass
Half
empty. No. Like he's a glass 1% empty.
Yeah.
Because he's done everything in the sport now. He's won everything in the sport. He's supposed to be now enter the pinnacle and drive to survive, basically.
Okay, so conspiracy theory time.
Okay.
Right?
This is wait before you start.
Yeah.
This is the segment of the show where we come up with some theories which are doing the round in the sport. So guys, feel free to comment in the sport. Feel free to comment and give us your thoughts.
My conspiracy theory is it's 2 in 1 this week. You guys are lucky. Right? 1, the Red Bull Academy Talent Factory is running dry. Number 2, if Nick was a Red Bull Academy driver, he would have been given more grace. But because the wells are running dry at the academy, Red Bull is panicking.
Okay. But with Ricciardo though.
No.
Okay.
They had to go back to the old dog.
Okay.
Because the talent factory is running dry.
Alright.
So my conspiracy is Red Bull has limited to no options.
Okay.
That talent factory is not producing the results anymore.
It's hard to find a Max. It's hard to find a Max. Max Verstappen. It's hard to find a Lewis actually. You see, in this era of drivers, in any era of it's hard to find the
Red Bull
one.
has 4 seats every season.
Yeah, and they're not finding
Nobody.
One.
If we look back historically, right, in those 4 seats, right, since Max has become the number 1 Red Bull driver,
It's been
Albon
bullshit.
has been there,
Yeah.
Gasly has
Gasly has
been
been there.
Checo is now there.
He's
Tsunoda's
fucking
gone
up.
through.
He's another one.
Exactly.
Who's a
You know what I mean?
I don't know what
So,
the hell is up with him.
Talent spotting at Red Bull's not going too well.
Yeah.
What they need to look at is who is spotting the talent, who is grooming
It's
the
Helmut Marko.
talent.
It's Helmut Marko.
They need to relook at that because it's not
getting
producing
old.
results.
He's getting old. He's another one.
Mm.
He's another liability. Just doesn't see himself as a liability though. He's a liability.
And hence why they had to go back to Daniel.
Yeah. That was whack.
Welcome back though.
I don't know. The Honey Badger, for me, I'll have to see him on the track doing something. He lost his mojo. Mojo gone.
My question to you though is why is there such a hype around his return?
I don't know. It's bullshit.
I can tell you, bro.
What? Why?
F1 lacks personalities.
So they need him back for the smile.
Listen, no, he's a personality.
Yeah.
He's a personality. When we look at that entire grid, right? Outside of the old school guys being Lewis, right?
Fernando.
Being Alonso, right? Who else is a personality?
Pierre Gasly.
Right? Really?
Pierre Gasly. Nico Hulkenberg. They're characters.
Okay. What's Nico Hulkenberg famous for outside of F1?
He dresses weirdly. That's what he's famous for. That's it. Like
What?
Lewis.
As a fashionista.
Yeah, but Lewis dresses.
How?
But Lewis dresses a little bit weirdly as well. So
No. Personality, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't even think of any of those guys off the top of our heads, right?
No, with the-
Besides, okay, let's say your Charles Leclerc, he's part of the new generation. Nabo, Lando Norris,
No, for
maybe
me,
a bit of
it's-
George Russell.
Pierre Gasly, George Russell. Those
Yes,
two.
but that's a select
few. That's
right?
few.
But they don't stand out as a personality to say, okay, outside of you being an F1 driver,
What else do you?
what do you bring to the table? Like, what makes you interesting?
I think some of them still need to grow into that.
Okay.
Like Yuki, I like Yuki.
Yeah.
But since I do watch the Red Bull videos when they're not doing the F1
Promos.
Yeah, the YouTube videos where they do those
But
weird
that's
racing.
F1 work.
Yeah.
You know, we can confidently say
he's
Lewis
a
is a
character.
personality
But
outside of...
Yuki's a fucking character though. Have you heard him on Drive to Survive? Yo, he's a character, that guy.
That
on
is
the radio
F1
as well.
work.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
F1 work.
That's
Yeah,
F1
but
work.
personality-wise, that's why everyone's so excited about Daniel coming back, because he's a personality, bro.
Yeah.
Level. And it shows, OT, that's what the sport is missing.
Coming back to a cock team though.
Hey.
Obviously seat.
Yeah.
Great for him though, because he was like more like
Don't you think he's on trials for a seat in a better ride?
to replace Checo. Yeah. But you know how the radical they
He
are.
signed for next season though.
They're radical, those guys. You know how they operate. They can chuck out Checo and like it's nobody's business because he's been fucking up
On qualifying.
on race day.
No, but he hasn't been too bad. He's been a proper number 2 though.
No, hell no. Last race he didn't even make podium. He's fourth, isn't it?
Wait, who was the
It's
podium?
Lando, Will Lewis, and that other
he was
guy.
fifth. He was fifth.
And that other
if
guy.
I'm not mistaken.
George was fifth. He was fourth.
Oh fuck, was he in sixth?
No, he was fourth.
No. So wait. Verstappen, obvious.
That
Number
guy.
1. No?
Verstappen ruining F1 by the way.
I agree.
Yeah.
Number 2 was Lando.
3
3
Lewis.
was Lewis.
4 was Checo.
No, 4 was Piastri.
Oscar
safety
Piastri.
car.
Yeah.
Piastri. No? 5 was George. 6 was Checo.
Yeah.
Right?
Not supposed to be
But
there.
he's doing a proper job as a number 2. But
Or they're sandbagging him. That could be that as well. They could be sandbagging. They could be sandbagging him.
more conspiracy theories.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
Because they don't want drama.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on there. There's a lot of things.
They gotta protect Max's ego.
Yeah. He had another this week. Max was doing his sim racing because in between races he does the sim racing thing, and
didn't he run off
a guy
a
literally
guy
on
race?
purpose. He I don't give a fuck. He was disqualified in that league he races in. Yeah, well, like he literally bumped into a guy who had bumped into him. But that's how serious it takes it.
It's win at any cost.
Yeah, but still, god damn, what kind of behavior is that though?
From
Well,
two-time champion.
While others are
Two-time.
in I don't know how to pronounce this. I'll try and pronounce it the way I think it's pronounced. It's Ibiza or it's Ibiza. So please, guys, man.
Yeah. English came with a boat in South Africa.
George is not our first language. But guys, please correct me on the pronunciation. Is it Ibiza or is it Ibiza?
Yeah.
One of the two. So you guys, if those of you who've been to Ibiza or Ibiza, please tell us how to pronounce it. But Moe,
kind of chat.
Moet, yeah. What Verve Club Co, Vu Clico, whatever it is. Verve Co, yeah. So those kind of pronunciations, guys. But please correct us. So while other drivers are actually relaxing and having a nice time, okay, I almost said some other word. Let me not say it. Next is busy doing sim racing. What kind of life is that though? He's busy in an apartment in Monaco, busy driving sim races.
But my brother, no. And this should highlight how much F1 is going to miss Lewis.
Where's his girlfriend?
Yeah.
God damn.
This is how much F1 is going to miss Lewis.
I mean, okay,
your next champion, your next poster
Max is busy driving sim races. Some people are at Wimbledon. Some others are at Ibiza or Ibiza. So what's going on in his life? Like he's bumping people on sim races.
Sim races, and then right, it then speaks twofold. Why F1 is making a hype about Daniel? Because B, the champions and the next poster boys are not characters.
Max is a worse.
No, listen, they are not personalities. I am here to drive this car and drive fast. Who am I outside of a fast car?
Nothing. Not even a girlfriend.
Yeah, because what I think the world must realize now is F1 is similar to WWE.
Yeah.
It is wrestling entertainment. This
Everything.
is racing entertainment.
Did you see Lois? He was in a boat with two ladies. He was pimping since been pimping.
Exactly. Yeah, but so it is racing entertainment.
Yeah.
It is racing entertainment. This is what this world is evolving to, you know?
Of course it is. Come on.
The F1 movie with Brad
Pitt
and Dempsey.
Dempsey, yeah.
Doesn't it speak to racing entertainment?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Dempsey Idris, yeah.
Exactly. So that is what it's becoming. And the fact that you have racing purists, right, as your poster boys, is that really going to translate to where F1 is going?
No, but still, even back in the day, Michael Schumacher, he knew his wife, he knew his kids.
Yeah.
Like he used to bring his wife and his kids to the race. Yeah. So his life was progressing in that manner.
Indeed.
The only thing you know about Max is that after the race, he's sim racing. So as if driving an F1
he's not
car.
even animated.
Yeah. As if driving an F1 car is not tiring in itself. Why would you, on your off days, go back to driving some fucking sim race instead of going to Ibiza and relaxing and swimming? He's driving his computer.
I'll even keep it simple, bro. When you interact with Max, does it seem like he's a guy you want to have a drink with?
No.
Just outside of racing.
He can't handle his alcohol. I'm just putting it out.
Hey, man, I'm not to judge.
He just put it.
I'd actually like to put that to the test.
Can't handle his alcohol.
Come drink with us, Max. Let's see something. Want to see something.
Probably still a virgin.
Wow.
Bordering on virginity right there.
Wow.
I mean, bruh, you cannot be driving a car, a real one, on a hectic weekend and then go back to your apartment and drive a simulated one as if you don't have a girlfriend or a wife or kids, nothing else.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I am committed to the sport. This is mamba mentality. There's no days off.
Kobe had kids, bruh. What the hell are you talking about?
So Max needs to be more of a weekend guy.
No, we're not that kind of guys. No, we're not.
No. What I'm saying is he needs to be more of a weekend guy. Be
Hi.
more inclusive.
Hi, baby. I'm here, baby. Don't mind Sihle.
No, so what I mean, he needs to be more inclusive.
Of course, man. There is no robot of a person. So that Max has got feelings. He's supposed to be.
Does he give you robot vibes?
Of course he does. I mean, why would you go drive your sim car during your off days? Like, how long is the off days? Like, what, 2 weeks? Okay, it's even less than a week because they need to go in and fix the car and whatever and prep for the race. So in between those times, you got back home to your sim and sit in front of the computer and drive. You drive every single minute.
No personality, Max, man.
There's no champion who's ever 7-time champion Lewis Hamilton.
He's focused. He's just about winning.
7-time champion Michael Schumacher. They've got girlfriends. Lewis at Max's age used to bring. They've got wives and stuff. Oh, Lewis used to bring Nicole Scherzinger or something back in the day to the races.
He's got a personality.
Yeah.
He's got a personality.
Hey, robotism does not last. Max is not going to be winning all the races all the time. These young ones. Orlando, you can actually see him driving around his McLaren P1 whatever around Monaco.
Okay, so message to Max, what would you have?
Get a life. Get a life.
Or maybe show your life.
Get a life. Showing is another thing. Getting it is another one as well. He needs to get a life. Because he can walk around with his girlfriend, but if he's still bumping people on sim races, an F1 champion, world champion, 2-time world champion, bumping people on sim races, that's a fucking embarrassment.
Okay, so to our subscribers, right? Be more like Daniel, less like Max.
No, not really. Just balance it out. Be more like Michael, and it's like a throwback between Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton. Okay, Lewis Hamilton is not married. He's a pimp since been pimping. Then Michael is like me, married guy, family. Yeah.
So you must find the balance.
Yeah, like you and me, married guys.
Indeed.
Yeah, and then, or it's either you are married guys like us, or you are a pimp since been pimping.